Okay. Sometimes the ideas for these videos just happen when I'm in the shower. So here we go. I'm just gonna put this over here. Get myself ready. This is called How to Succeed When No One Is There to Help You. I try in the shower, at least I used to try in the shower to not think about many things. And now, in the shower, I stay away from the suicide ideation and the self-deprecation. But I guess I try to analyze what it is I'm feeling and doing. So my mind is working. I can't do the Eckhart Tolle, just turn your mind off in the present. Or, what do they call it? They call it being in the moment. Centering, when you're just focusing on now, you know what I mean? And you're not thinking about the future, you're just thinking about the present moment. Oh, I can't remember the word, and it's a simple word. I think that's the word. Being mindful. That's the word I was going to use. So, I think about what I'm feeling, and then I tell myself that I'm starting to get triggered or whatever, like I see it coming, and then I see, okay, what am I going to do about it? I guess that's kind of how I'm dealing with things right now. So, what came to my head was, I have another Fiverr assignment. If you don't know what Fiverr is, FIVERR.com, where people get these assignments to do stuff for cheap, $5, but now it's no longer $5. So I got a gig to do a blog post, a fitness blog post for someone. But I had previously had a gig for a Pilates poster to do the descriptions. And it took long. 'Cause what I do, I'm too nice in that sense that, because I didn't know how long it would take me. I wanted to do well, but I was scared, and I can't sit down at one time. And there's a lot of reasons why it took long. And it was just back and forth for several months, where it's only supposed to be a week. But I had other things going on, and I try to be nice to kind of work the system that, set the order in, but not officially put it in, I think. So, and I was under the impression from the last guy I was dating who was helping me with this. Helping me. Not really. But this is the title of the video. Not really helping me. But that when they make the order, the money is there until you finish the project, and then you get the money. So that's how you guarantee that you get it. Now the thing is, our contact has been less and less over the time, due to me and due to her. And I did the last thing, and then I haven't heard back from her. And I don't have any other contact information, and I put the order through, but it's like I don't know what's going to happen from that. She could have just taken, I pretty much gave her everything, so she could have just, not finished the order, and that was it, and move on. And so I didn't really get paid, or got put on hold, or I don't know. So no one was there to really help me and I just did what I felt necessary, and part of it was not looking at things straight on and dealing with it. That okay, because I was. It's hard for me, so. So, I have to take the responsibility for the fact that it was me who did that, and this is a learning experience, and I'm probably not going to get the money for that. So now that I have this new Fiverr gig, hopefully I'll learn to do it better and set my boundaries. I guess I didn't know how to set my boundaries for the other gig because I was happy that I got a gig, and it wasn't worth the money anyways. It took me way too long to do, too much research for $50. So that's why also it wasn't really a priority. So that is where I'm at in my headspace. That, okay, it's not my source of income yet. I'm losing money and time. But I have to learn how to do this because no one's helping me. Plus, I can't go out and say, oh, I don't know how to use this to a potential client, and then they take advantage. So, I think I'm not actually upset, I mean, I'm seeing this as a practice, a learning experience, and that's good. So I'm not down on myself about it, and I'm going to do the outline for this blog post, because I got to think about the ideas. Although I did get worried about, what if I get several contracts that I have to do per day? How do I manage that? Because it's getting difficult for me to manage several things at one time and do them well, and I get overwhelmed. I'm at a fragile state. I don't have the answer for that now, but I guess it's just take it one day at a time. But that's it. I have to realize that there is no one helping me, and I'm going to learn at the speed I'm going to learn. I mean, anything compared to the way I learned about these businesses that I'm losing a lot of inheritance money from, everything else in comparison is not as serious to learn. You know what I mean? I think that was the top thing, losing those businesses or taking those businesses and immersing myself in it and learning about the ins and outs and the bullshit, and getting out of it was the biggest learning experience that I've had, and no one was there to guide me. People were there to take advantage, but nothing more than that. So it's a matter of perspective for me. So yeah, that's how you do. You just see the perspective and know that it takes me a while to learn something, and there's going to be mistakes, and they're not as expensive as the mistakes that I had done.